with the Minnesota Vikings. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Second down, Cousins. This one caught by Crowder. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Cousins to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. They run it here with Thompson. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now Thompson. Oh, now he pulls him over, and he'll be knocked down sideways. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. This is the first carry for Rob Kelly. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 6 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Space to run past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson, 33 yards. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Keenum on first down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. And an alley to run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Keenum. He's going to air one out. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Jarius Wright, 72 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch. Take it to the house. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Coming out for their next drive on offense. He looked back, Charles, in 2017, 7-9 for the Redskins, third place in the NFCs, and missed the playoffs for the fourth time in the last 5 years.
Yeah, they've been just good enough to be in the hunt, but rarely have they gotten over the top, as you noted, missed the playoffs 4 out of the last 5 years. Offensively, in 2017, their offensive line was a mess. I mean, they were playing guys out of position, third-string guys up from the practice squad, just trying to find some type of continuity that just wasn't there. But flip it over to the defensive side of the ball. Dead last in the NFL in rush defense. I know we pitch it around like crazy in today's NFL, but you've got to stop the run first, and Washington really struggled in that area.
Over 134 yards a game against them. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Cousins now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So it can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah. Not
an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd.
Playing coverage here.
Working out of the gun. Cousins. Open man. It's Vernon Davis. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run with Thompson. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, a big hit. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Throwing, Cousins. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And Davis has it over the middle. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Cousins to his tight end Davis. Good for a Washington first. A first down throw for Cousins. His throw caught. What about the 5? And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jordan Reed, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Redskins have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are. But with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
All right, now look at 56.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Hurry up, here we go.
Keenum now on first down. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Here we go.
Now a first down throw. Keenum. Forced out to, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him for a loss of 5. Now Keenum throwing on second. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Here we go.
Now Keenum. Going deep for Diggs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up on the off-row corner, Josh Norman. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Following the interception, Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They start the drive with Cook. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Let's go.
Again, it's Cook. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So, well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Handoff comes to Cook. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Defense showing blitz. Throwing is Keenum. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big 30-yard play on third. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6. Here's Keenum now on second down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here we go.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. 3rd and long. It's Keenum. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go, Detroit! All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56.
Here's Keenum. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph from 3 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So now we look at the Redskins offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Here's Cousins. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So here we go. 1st and 10 now. Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And to give this time to the tailback. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Out to the left here to Reed. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Now a handoff looking right. Twisting away. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Thompson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. And Charles, the second time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Time starting to run out here in the fourth. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. To throw is Keenum. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Around 2 minutes to go, and if the D can hold them, that'll end this one.
We always think about the offense attacking. In this case, I'm looking for the defense to do the same.
Keenum to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Halfback sent in motion. Back to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
He'll look to throw. Left side caught by Diggs. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He's back to throw.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They come out here in the eye. Second and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there in the final minute. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range, not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now a handoff as they run left side. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. 6 seconds now, 5 seconds. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. They go play action here on first down. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Keenum going to throw. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
And right with it here, over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Keenum on first down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. Pass it, and now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. Still